Hey everybody, welcome back to Real Scent Review. So we've all heard of the brand Armaf. They're most known for their Club de Nuit line, but today I'm going to be bringing you two more great clones from Armaf, Odyssey and Odyssey White Edition. Stick around for this one, guys. Hey guys, welcome back to Real Scent Review. It's been a while, hasn't it? So this is going to be a really quick review today. I'm in a little bit of a rush, so let's get straight down to it here. Stronger With You, the original Stronger With You. When that came out, it was extremely popular. Mostly it's known for that chestnut sweetness, just an all-around really good gourmand scent, especially popular with women. I remember back when that came out, I picked up a bottle and yeah, well, it was just a really good scent, let's say that. So I'd like to introduce now Odyssey Homme White Edition, which, as far as I'm concerned, is one of the best clones of Stronger With You. And it also resembles quite a bit another fragrance that I'm going to be going over as well. So we can see here Odyssey Homme. This bottle, actually all the bottles in the line, are made to look like thermoses. So a thermos, something you'd bring on an Odyssey, you know, a trip, an adventure, maybe a camping trip, maybe you're going hiking. You bring a thermos with you, maybe to keep your stew or your soup hot or your coffee warm. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure these are supposed to resemble thermoses. So Odyssey Homme White Edition, this is the white bottle, nice glass, heavy bottle. The cap doesn't click into place very well and it's made out of plastic. But hey, I think the overall theme of the bottles is pretty cool. By the way, the bottom part here is made to look like leather, but I'm pretty sure it's just plastic. Anyway, the notes that I detect are the following. In the top, definitely get some grapefruit and chestnut. In the mid, it's all about toffee and vanilla. And in the bottom, it's just pure amberwood, dries down to amberwood. So yeah, you know, in the opening here, you definitely get a big blast of grapefruit. Now it's a fresh grapefruit. It's got a little bit of sweetness to it. You know, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the opening to Invictus, although this one is not nearly as aquatic, but it does have that citrusy kind of sweet grapefruit. Just this one lacks the ambroxan, this one lacks the saltiness that Invictus has. And this is paired with some chestnut in the top. So the chestnut on the top is going to give it that nutty sweetness that Stronger With You is most known for. And in the mid, we get some sweet toffee mixed with some vanilla. Now, it's not like cloyingly sweet, I wouldn't say, but it definitely does have a sweetness here, gourmand sensibilities with that toffee and vanilla. And in the dry down, it dries down to that amberwood, which is a little bit of a bubblegummy kind of sweet wood accord, but it does have woodiness to it, and there's like a tinge of freshness going on as well. Now, the thing is, when you first spray this on, it feels to me like all the notes are jumbled together. So you definitely get a big hint of that grapefruit freshness, right? And also in the very beginning, the amberwood is very apparent. Like I said, upon first spray, all the notes are jumbled together here. So you definitely get, you know, it's like half fresh, half sweet. But once this settles on the skin, it goes down into that note development that I've already described to you guys. So in the very beginning, I definitely feel like it reminds me of kind of like a mixture between Invictus and Stronger With You. Now, once this settles on the skin, it's apparent to me that it is cloning Stronger With You. Like I said, Stronger With You has fresh aspects to it as well. Now, another fragrance that this really does remind me of as well is Azzaro's The Most Wanted, which is already very similar to Stronger With You. That one also well known for being a gourmand scent, but compared to the Stronger With You, I find Azzaro's Most Wanted has more of a woodiness, and the sweetness is a little bit toned down in that one. I find this one takes the best of both worlds. There is a little bit of woodiness to it. It's not quite as sweet as Stronger With You, and it does have a little bit of that freshness that we get in Stronger With You, especially in the top. So I find, although this does lean closer to Stronger With You to me, this is definitely a great alternative to Azzaro's The Most Wanted as well. Performance on this one is actually really good. An hour and a half at an elbow's length projection, maybe a little bit more than an elbow for an hour and a half. And then for the next couple of hours, it's definitely a skin scent, but the longevity on this is really, really good. The longevity, I get honestly up to 9 hours. This lasts a super long time on my skin. And for a 100 milliliter bottle, you're only gonna be paying $35 US on FragranceNet. Gonna leave that link down below. Odyssey Homme White Edition by Armaf. So the next one I'm going to be going over is Odyssey, the original Homme Eau de Parfum here. Same exact bottle type, made to look like a thermos. It also has this leathery bit on the bottom here, which I'm pretty sure is plastic. Same deal here. The cap, it clicks into place a little bit better, honestly, than the White Edition, but it's still a very lightweight cap. Another difference is this one has a matte black finish as opposed to the silver one in the White Edition. Really nice bottle. So this is meant to be a clone of Tom Ford's Noir Extreme. Now, I'll be honest right off the bat, I don't think it's a direct clone. I think it's trying to do something similar to Noir Extreme, but it doesn't quite get all the way there. So the official notes that I get in this one are, in the opening, amber, vanilla. In the middle, I definitely get some iris. And in the dry down, I get some vanilla and some sandalwood. So upon initial spray here, it seems to be a little bit better mixed than the White Edition. I definitely am able to distinguish the amber and the vanilla. So the amber is a slight, I don't know, warm sweetness with a touch of wood. It's a little bit hard to describe, but if you've smelled amber before, you'll know what I'm talking about. Mixed with that nice, sweet vanilla. It's not overly sweet, and it smells really, really good in the beginning here. And quickly in the middle, we're going to get some powdery iris. Now, it doesn't go quite lipsticky like Dior Homme Parfum or Dior Homme Intense, for example, but the iris is detectable. It's kind of like a slightly powdery kind of doughiness, if that makes sense. It's rather doughy. I know that might sound like a weird description, but hey, it really works. And in the bottom here, it's all about that vanilla and sandalwood, so I definitely get a creamy woodiness and a slightly sweet vanilla. But the sandalwood in the bottom of this is really nice. I think this one smells really good. Now, the differences between this and Noir Extreme. There's no kulfi note in this. So Noir Extreme is known for its kulfi note, which is an Indian ice cream dessert that kind of smells a little bit like pistachio. I don't get any pistachio nuttiness in this, which really, arguably, is what Noir Extreme is known for. Also, there is a distinct lack of freshness and fruitiness from the mandarin in this, which does exist in Noir Extreme. So Noir Extreme, I definitely detect the mandarin in the top of that one, and that's just totally absent from this one. And also, Noir Extreme has a little bit of spice to it. There's definitely some cardamom, maybe some other spices as well, but no spiciness in this whatsoever. This, to me, is amber, vanilla, a little bit of iris, and a little bit of sandalwood. So you know what? It's a sweet scent. It's pushing into gourmand territory, but that iris keeps it slightly powdery and ever so slightly fresh, I want to say. And the sandalwood in the bottom does give it a creamy woodiness. Really nice fragrance here, but I don't really think I would call this a real clone of Noir Extreme by Tom Ford. I think Noir Extreme is definitely better quality. It's more unique than this one as well. This one, you know, I feel like I've smelled this note profile many different times before. It's nothing new. And honestly, you know, the performance on this one isn't the greatest. Maybe projects at an elbow's length for 40 minutes, if that. And the longevity on my skin isn't great. It's about 5 to 6 hours. So, you know what? I still think this is worth a pickup because it is very appealing. People compliment this one, especially the women seem to really enjoy this one. Great pickup. You're only going to be paying $35 US for a 100 milliliter bottle. You know, I don't really think it's a great clone of Noir Extreme by Tom Ford, but it smells really good nonetheless. I think it's totally unisex, and you know, for that matter, I think this is also pretty unisex as well. But I digress. For this price, I don't think you can go wrong picking it up. You know, maybe for those close quarters encounters, like a date, something along those lines, intimate scenarios, this one is going to be really, really good. Because it is, you know, it smells really well blended. It smells, you know, good quality. The quality of this might not reach the heights of Noir Extreme, but it still is really good quality. People like the smell of it. It's a great fragrance, you know, if you're, you know, just beginning your fragrance journey, this might be a good one to pick up as part of your winter gourmand collection or winter sweet fragrance collection. The same as this one, although this I think is a little bit better in terms of, you know, in terms of everything. It smells better to me. It's definitely more accurate as far as what it's trying to clone. It comes far closer to, like I said, Stronger With You and Azara's Most Wanted. Really good fragrance here, but you know what? They're both good. You can't really go wrong with either one. They're both super mass appealing. If you want strong performance, definitely get this one. You want something for more intimate situations, get this one. That's what I would recommend, but hey, at the end of the day, the decision's up to you guys. I hope you've enjoyed my video. Until next time, guys, keep it real.